Welcome, beautiful soul. So, I want to talk about the soul. I want to remind anyone that's listening to this what this journey is about. And even if you are new on the journey or only just coming into awareness that you could be in a twin flame connection, this is for you as well, but it's ultimately for anybody. But I really want to get this message across that this is a journey of your soul. So, welcome. I'm Kathleen from Awakening Meraki. Now, we operate in duality in this planet, okay? This planet is based under the system of the 7 Hermetic principles, which speaks to how energy moves in cycles. It moves within a rhythm, just like nature does, like the 4 seasons we have. Around the vibration, that there's gender and everything. Everything starts from the mind. There's opposites in everything. And it teaches you how the energy moves in cycles, okay? And this is why energy is forever, like it's forever moving. You can't destroy energy, but you can change it and alter it. And that's what you're doing here. So prior to this awakening, you would have been just running your life as per however you would have been running it. You then meet your twin flame, and life from this now moment will never be the same. It is a very clear, definite, life-changing thing, way more bigger than anything else. And I mean kids, the whole lot. This is huge, okay? It's massive. Do not underestimate the journey that you are on. Now, your physical twin flame is typically unconscious. They are only ever responding to the energy. Now, I know if you're new on this journey or you're still struggling with the energy aspect, you have to get beyond what you physically see, okay? You have to transcend the physical world, and you do that through transcending your ego structure and seeing how your ego's been playing out in your life and how it's creating energetic patterns. And it's those energetic patterns that you want to collapse. But remembering that we work under the system of duality. So the soul has incarnated here into 2 physical bodies. You are one being, but you are at opposite ends of that one being, right? So one's a positive charge, one's a negative charge, however you want to look at it, right? One's electrical, one's magnetic. The feminine is the magnetism. Okay, so we don't chase, okay? And I'm not talking about men, I'm talking just what polarity you are. So you don't chase, you come into your magnetic energy, and this is why this journey is all about energetic alignment. So your soul is the creator. You are soul. You are creating everything in your 3D reality through your thoughts, through your feelings, and through your inspired action. All of those things are energy. Your words that you think, even in your mind, are energy, and they are going into your energy field. And we need to transmute the fear-based, it's not the thoughts that are the issue about the twin, it's the energy behind those thoughts that you need to unravel. So you're releasing the fear. So the thinking's not the problem. It's the anxiety, it's the fear, it's the where are they, what are they up to? That's all needy energy, and it's that energy that we have to remove out of your thoughts. So your soul has incarnated into these 2 physical bodies. This is the soul experiencing itself. So as the creator, you, the soul, we, the soul, however you want to articulate, chose to live in limitation and lack and scarcity. It's been doing that for lifetimes, just like everyone else on this planet. Then this defining moment at soul recognition comes in, and then everything changes for both bodies, okay? Not just for the feminine. Now, the feminine is the energetic leader. I don't make the rules up. It just is what it is. Be grateful, because it means that you get to not walk around with your head in the sand, okay? And I know it feels like it's not always that nice going through these oscillations, but believe me, the masculines do go through their stuff as well. But as the energetic leader, you've got to go first. Somebody has to. So here we are. It's the feminine polarity. So your soul has orchestrated for you to have an experience of limitation and lack and scarcity, and your 3D life has been wrapped all around that. You then have this defining moment, you have this awakening, and we think initially it's about the relationship, but that's just a portion of this journey, okay? And the mind wants to make it about the relationship because we are so bloody programmed and conditioned to believe that we must have somebody in our life to be whole and complete and fulfilled, which is just an absolute load of nonsense. But that's the programming that we're trying to dismantle here. So soul wants to now lead you into the experience of love, peace, abundance, and joy, which is what you truly are. This limitation and lack, so we've got the duality here for the soul. This limitation and lack is assigned to this planet. It is not something that happens outside of this planet. Okay, don't know about other planets, don't really want to comment on those, just bear with me. But from a fifth dimensional being, you and above, you do not have the ego structure. There's no fear. You literally are one beautiful energetic being made up of masculine and feminine energy, and you operate in the fifth dimension with no duality. It's just pure unconditional love. And this is why we have so much love for the twin, even though they have most likely really ticked you off at some point on this journey. Not for everybody, but for many of us, there's usually a story wrapped around the repelling of the energies. Now, it's really important to resonate that your masculine is not being an ass. They are responding to the energy. At a soul level, they are you in another body. And so your journey now is about transmuting and stepping into the role of being the alchemist. And this is the transition that I see a lot of people going through at the moment. And so you've been living in limitation and lack, asleep, by the way, you're the asleep soul. You then have this other aspect of you, the other polarity of you wake you up. And you get, in that bubble love phase, you get that kind of sample of what's to come. But then the fear kicks in. And so then they bolt, and it's just the energy, okay? It's just the energy that's created it. It's not because they didn't feel what they felt or didn't, don't love you, or it's not rejection. It's literally energy repelling, and that's it. So then we go through this transition phase. Now, this transition phase, call it your purification, your metamorphosis. You are the caterpillar, and you are going into the cocoon. And no, it's not pleasant. It's bloody awful, and it's unenjoyable. But what's harder is looping in the cocoon, okay? You want to get out of the cocoon. And it's really important to learn to balance out the fear-based energy out of your energy field so it no longer bothers you, and you truly do come into a place of energetic alignment. What is that energetic alignment? It is the 5D version of you. That is why you are lifting your frequency out of duality, out of the ego structure, transcending the mind. Yes, you will use the mind, but you're not going to be all caught up in it with thoughts and anxiety and where are they and what are they doing and who are they with. All of that's going to get dissipated, because all of that is fear. It's insecurities and it's fear. And we all have it, and we all have to transmute it. So soul is literally pulling you along through oscillations and whatever else it's going to do, because it wants to bring you into the other aspect. So initially the twin will reflect the limitation, the lack, the scarcity, so that you can transmute it. Now, where people get really stuck on this journey is they get pissed off and they can't get out of the ego. They can't get out of the hurt and the pain on how the masculine treated them. And you must understand that while you stay in that pain, they will keep treating you this way because they are playing a role. And it's not a role at a human level that either of you chose, but the facts are that this is a deep, sacred, spiritual connection, and you must run towards it so that you accept the energy and you learn to work with the energy, because otherwise you're going to stay stuck looping in pain for a very long time, and it is miserable and there's no need for it. but you do have to rise yourself out of the mess, and you do need to take some big steps, bold moves, and really start calling yourself and your own stories out, because they are keeping you stuck and you will remain in that cocoon. And we want to get you out. We want you being the butterfly. We want you coming into freedom. Your soul wants to bring you into alignment so that you no longer get all the fear-based energy reflected back to you, because even if it's not happening in the 3D, it will be happening energetically, because you're never apart, really. So when you come into alignment, then the reflection changes. Okay, when you are in your goddess energy, when you are feeling phenomenal, it changes. When you have self-worth, self-belief, choosing you, showing up for you, not needing anything, and I mean anything in this physical world to make you feel amazing, because you simply feel amazing because you've done the work, you've come into energetic alignment, and that divine frequency is flowing through your physical body. And I'm telling you, you do not want to miss out on this. You feel incredible. So what I'm seeing a lot at the moment is people are going through this transition. Soul, it's uncomfortable, because anything that's not in alignment, soul will yank out from your life. Everything in 3D is temporary. So anything that you are attached to, that you believe is feeding your needs and wants, that it's going to fall away. Things like jobs, money, all of that will fall away. There is a money and love are synonymous on this journey, and we want to get you into who you truly are, which is that love and abundance frequency. So why I'm saying that they are synonymous with each other is because it's the same frequency. So yes, old jobs will go. Money, you probably will, when you're in, because all your core wounds have been activated, so all that lack and that scarcity will be heightened at a whole new level, so that you can do something with it. It's not, you've got to use that as your fuel, okay, to get you through this journey. Use the anxiety and the fear as your fuel, as the fire in your belly, to help you shift. It's been activated, elevated, so you can actually transmute it. That's not to cause you pain. It's so you can see it and see how it's been holding you back, so that you can transmute it, get rid of it out of your energy field, and then come over here. Now, yes, all of this is a process. It is a process. Soul will reveal it layer by layer by layer. You are going through significant changes biologically, and so your body needs to be purified. That's why often you'll know when with the Kundalini energy, we can get skin issues, all sorts of stuff, random things can happen. And it's purifying your whole system, so that your body, your physical vessel, can hold this new frequency. It's a very powerful frequency, and you need to learn to harness and wield this energy. I'm going to do a different video on this, but essentially what's going on here is you've experienced lack and limitation. You're now going through this metamorphosis, so that you can then experience the other aspect of you, the true aspect of you, which is the abundance, that limitless, that peace. The peace is beautiful. It's truly beautiful, and it's divine. And this is when you're in alignment, and things will start aligning. You'll start seeing your 3D shift as you know, coming along your journey. And it's a never-ending journey. Okay, everyone thinks, oh, it's just all about union and the twin flame and all this kind of stuff. It's just, no, it's not. It's about you coming into resonance that you're the soul, that you are the universe, and you're literally creating your whole entire 3D. And so you're no longer going to create from the asleep, limited, scarcity soul that you were. You're actually going to come and actually create, and you learn on this journey that you don't need to worry about the details. Okay, whatever you're creating, like let's say you're magnetizing in your twin, you don't need to worry about the what, the when, the how. It's the same with abundance. You don't focus on money, the what, the when, the how, what's it, because then if you're focusing on that, you're focusing on the physical, right? And this journey is not about the physical. that is the manifestation. It's all about the energy. So you're focusing on purpose, you're focusing on self-love, you're focusing on all those beautiful things, and it's shifting your energy into alignment with your soul frequency, and then all this other material stuff comes to you, it manifests. This is a journey of energetic alignment. You need to become the embodiment of that 5D version of you that is more real than whatever you see on 3D. You need to become the embodiment, okay? And that's what you're doing. And you can't do that when you're stuck in 3D and you're looking at this through the physical world. You have to see this journey through the lens of the soul. The soul knows it's whole and complete. The soul knows that it's already in union. The soul knows that it is the creator, and it is limitless, and it is full of abundance, and it's full of pure love and joy. It doesn't need to judge all of this stuff. So the soul already knows. You've just got to come into alignment with what the soul already knows. And that's why pulling yourself out of the 3D and all that noise, and why we go into solitude, is important, because you cannot hear the whispers of your soul, which, by the way, get louder the more you elevate that frequency. The clarity and the focus within you, when your two energies are, your masculine and feminine energies are in balance, your intuition is on point. You will just make decisions, boom, like that. There'll be no more doubting. There'll be no more insecurities. You will, I'm in the process, I'll just give an example. I'm in the process of doing a bit of a rebrand, and I've actually paid someone to do some stuff for me. So they're sending me mood boards, and I'm just like, nah, yes, no. And it's literally like that. Whereas old version me would have been pulling them all out, asking everyone's advice and getting all these opinions and confusing the living shit out of myself. Not now. When you're in this frequency, you are just, it's clarity like you've never had in your life. It's very, very incredible. Anyway, you really are being pulled along by the soul. You want to be pulled along by the soul. You need to let go of that 3D stuff. I'm going to talk more about this in a different video, how our 3D life leads us typically to burnout. And I'm seeing a lot of that with people that I'm working with. And, we want to get you out of that, because it's scary to let go, but trust me, you don't want to cling on to it. Not when you're being taken over here. Taken to the other aspect of your soul. Get rid of the lack, the limitation, the fear. Come over here. Do the soul work. Learn how to transmute that energy. Get out of all of your stories, because they're not going to help anybody. They're certainly not going to help you. And then you'll see the truth and the beauty and the magic of this phenomenal journey. Trust me, I told someone today, it's like a golden ticket. And I know it doesn't feel like it at the beginning. Believe me, I've been there. I know. Hold on to my hope. Or faith, not hope. Faith. I like the word faith. You have been given a golden ticket, and you want to hold on to it and use it, because it's going to help you through this. It really will. We don't know what's coming for us when we stay stuck in the 3D. You really want to rip yourself out of there. Come inwards. Learn to balance out that fear-based energy so that you can feel balanced and just really in your divinity. And this is about spiritual maturity, this journey is. It really is. Anyway, that's enough from me for one day. If you need some help and support, I go in detail about this through the Ascension to Union Masterclass. You get a wealth of support in there. Plus, I've got coaching packages. I've got lots of resources where I can support and help. This is what lights me up. I love seeing people find their light within them, and I know how much better I feel now that I've found my own. And so I want to really, help people find and discover their own as well. And I will always guide you back to soul, because your soul has all the answers. As always, sending so much love.